Okay, yeah, so I should be live. Oh, I forgot. I should be brewing a cup of tea before this. But anyway, the audio is good on Twitch. I'm speaking very close to the mic and I'm trying to moderate my voice as much as I can. I don't know, I just want to test the effect of speaking close to the mic, so I'm curious. I like to try different things out, even if well, it's the most minor of variations. I'm just curious about testing different things out, that's all. So yeah, let me get to... Alright, yeah. I'll get to the tea first, and then I'll get to the game. I'm just like pretty much inches away from... Not inches, like less than an inch. Like, well, I wanted to use my finger as a distance indicator, but I think that might not be the best idea because everyone's finger sizes are different. I'll say, I don't know, about 1 centimeter away from the mic. Obviously, this is not a very ergonomic or comfortable position, so I'm gonna stop. Well, weather promises to be brutal for the next couple of days. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to what's gonna happen. Not looking forward to it. Today was actually pleasant during the afternoon, but I don't know. I ate, I slept. Didn't feel like playing a game. So I'm still on my rather fruitless quest to look for a goddamn bow. I have a feeling that I have to meet with whoever the fuck is over at Zuchi to get a bow. Yeah. Let's see. Let me check the objective. Yasuke, right. There's either Lady Nene or Nobutsuna Sensei who... Yeah, training grounds and then Hideyoshi residence, like... All things point to these people either giving me a gun or a bow. I can't have just wandered around so long without encountering some kind of loot drop that will grant me a freaking bow or a gun. Oh, they'll bow towards me respectfully because they see that I'm samurai and they're scared. But at least that kid did. I just noticed that. Yep, you see, he bowed respectfully towards me because yeah, he's from the yeah, he's one of the samurai. Yep. So these kids who are clean, they usually belong to the upper class, you know, so they know proper manners. The people from the lower social strata, and naturally they won't be bowing simply because, well, they weren't taught proper etiquette. And why should they be bowing, really? I mean, just because the samurai are a bunch of violent people.
どの大名も取れるだけ取ろうとしおる。
兵を養っとるようなもんじゃ。奴らは何も取れん田畑のために戦っておる。いつ終わるのやら。
Yep. Defeat the armies, the robbers. Like that is the realization that that precipitated the what's it called? The Communist Revolution, right? Sort of. Well, not quite. Communist Revolution is about industrial workers realizing that the capital owners were exploiting the workers. But when adapted, communism, when adapted to circumstances in China, the Chinese workers realized that Chinese farmers realized that their landlords were exploiting them, and defeating the landlord do nothing constructive or productive. So yeah, essentially they realize that they're empowering their oppressors for no good reason other than the fact that their oppressors claim to own the land. Now, an army was necessary to fend off nomadic invaders, but when nomadic invaders were no longer a threat, what purpose does an army serve? Other than, their capacity to inflict violence. So that is the insight that people gain. They're like, yeah, okay, so people, the warrior classes need to start fighting amongst themselves. Or the warrior classes need to start creating threats. Manufacturing threats, non-existent threats, so that their purpose, is preserved, right? So like, well, you guys say that we can all live in peace and harmony now. We don't need violence anymore. Oh shit, I'm out of a job. I guess I'll start manufacturing threats. I ran out of health. Okay, I didn't use any special abilities, so that sort of is my fault. At least I didn't get any. I didn't get on a wanted list. I dropped by this camp simply because I was hoping that maybe someone here has a bow. Someone was shooting at me with a bow, but yeah, that guy is dead now. Yeah, I got leather, I got tamahagane, I got coin, but guess what? No bow. No bow. Oh, this guy just dropped like 4 rations. Cool. See, there's a bow right there. Fuck. A fucking bow that I can just pick up and start shooting arrows with. But and it's not as if I did not have any training, right? Canonically, or maybe not canonically, but in my playthrough, I just went to a horse archery training ground and I managed to like shoot 3 targets. Okay, so I had training. I know how to shoot a bow. So what's stopping me from picking up this bow right here, right in front of me? Gameplay reasons. Freaking gameplay reasons. Ah, well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Controller is acting up again. Shit. I was yapping for too long and my controller is not happy about that. Alright. Seems to have recovered. Oh! I spoke too soon. Anyway, the moment I walk away, I should recover health. That's how the game works, I think. And there's nothing here. Yep, the game covers my health once I've exited the conflict. So I need to be a little more careful with wait, this isn't. This water is too deep. Yeah, so I need to be. Oh, finally a Zushi, which is where I want to go. But yeah, I need to be more careful with how I approach combat. I thought that he's pretty much invincible, but now that I'm in the higher level regions, yeah, Yasuke is a tank, but not invincible. Wait, there's nothing? In that fancy house? Seriously, no treasures? Oh, man, I don't believe it. Kakurega. Okay, so this is the Kakurega, but no. Look about this fancy house here. Oh, it's a fucking church. In Europe, I've played AC Valhalla, so you know, in Europe, churches are places where a lot of wealth is stored because, well, it's the only safe place. It's not the only safe place, but you know, church members are supposed to give tithe, you know, to give portion of their earnings to church. So church is able to accumulate a fair amount of capital. And yeah, Viking raiders usually target church for the simple reason. They're rich. Unfortunately, in Japan, church is just getting started, so they don't have that many adherents, unlike the Buddhists. So the Buddhists manage to get a lot of wealth, right, by getting their followers to, you know, give them money, give them stuff. The church is just getting established, you know, so the church is just popular among, you know, the poor people for now, and yeah, they haven't established a large enough base to get people to start paying taxes or tithes or whatever you want to call them, paying tribute to the church. So yeah, the churches still haven't had the chance to accumulate capital.
そこのお主、この哀れな御家に手を貸してはくれぬか?
I'm gonna guess that this mission has something to do with religion. Like maybe, okay, she said she's a weeping widow, right? So maybe her husband died. Husband was buried according to Christian customs, but she believes that it should be done in accordance to Buddhist rites, and his body should be cremated. I don't know.
どうかなさったか。
私は京極マリア、亡き京極高義様の妻であった。
この地でマリアという名は珍しい。
夫婦でキリシタンに改宗し、名を授かったが、夫を亡くし、さらに 明智の謀反により信長が殺されたことで世は混迷を極めておる。美しき近江では今無法者が土地を奪い農民を襲うているありさま。
食い詰めた兵が悪に走り守るべき民を襲う。よくあることだ。
襲撃がやむことを祈っておるが変化の兆しは見えぬ。されどお主なら。
そのために戦っておる。この地の安寧のために。近江の混乱に終止符を打とう。
What? Restoring order. So another set of sub-objectives. A proud widow. Why is her face covered? In any case, I'm supposed to kill Akechi clan warriors in Omi. Oh, I should have met her earlier. I've blasted my way through a fair number of Akechi clan warriors by now. Oh.
悪しき者らが近江を荒らしておる。なんとかせねば。
Well, I'm supposed to put an end to them, but not in open combat. In their camps, yes, not in open combat. I like the soft music playing in the background. Oh, merchants' quarters. Am I actually going to be able to buy a freaking bow or a teppo here? I'm not even asking for a teppo. Okay, fine. Teppo are made by, Nambanjin, foreigners. Or skilled craftsmen over at Sakai. Fine. But can I get a freaking bow? A time-tested bow that has been used by, Japanese people for centuries now at this point. So, can a freaking samurai get a freaking bow? Shops seem to be closed. Merchants' quarters with not much commerce. There's a lot of stockpiling of goods, but I don't see them selling shit. Maybe they do B2B, business to business, not business to consumer. Nobutsuna house. Wait, that's the house of Nobunaga's son, right? Well, I don't know. Nobutsuna could be anybody's name, right? Could be someone not from the Oda family. It's a little Spartan. I guess, you want to keep things low-key after your daimyo of a father died. Ah, shit. All your expensive kimono is gonna get wet and moldy. Oh, he has a little garden. Nice. Right, so... My quest to find a bow, as usual, has fruitless. It hasn't been met with any degree of success. I've managed to stumble across a merchant's quarter, and still I've somehow not been able to obtain a bow. Bushi Gardens. Bushi means warrior, right? So this is essentially the warrior's quarters. What are the chances of me finding a bow here? Well, there'll be plenty of bows among the among the warriors. You know, they have them in their hands, but none that I can acquire, because this game is an asshole when it comes to parceling out weapons. No, you shall not have a bloody bow until we deem it is necessary for you, for story reasons, to acquire a bow. Huh. So I get this is an interesting layout. The islands feel kind of artificial. So it's sort of like, you know, merchants are far away, then the warriors, and then you get close to the political center, which would have the administrators, the daimyos, the generals. Oh, all right, no horses. Fine. What's up? Oh wow, look. Alright. Yeah, inch closer for a more dramatic shot, maybe. Alright, it's not the best. No, I don't think I can make a good photo, but yeah, it won't look for a good photo, but yeah, it won't look like a good photo, but yeah, imagine just, you know, riding up to this castle. And you can see definitely the Lord lives high above on the hill, well protected. I don't think he depends on moats because, well, he lives on a hill. Moats are kind of hard to build there. Yeah. So the Azuchi Momoyama period covers the roughly 30 years of Japanese history between the Ashikaga and Tokugawa shogun. Right. In English it's shogunate, but shogun is shogun, right? In Japanese, shogun. Anyway, the period began in 1573 with the expulsion of the last Ashikaga shogun from Kyoto by Oda Nobunaga and ended with the emperor's appointment of Tokugawa Ieyasu as shogun in Edo. Ah, right. So Azuchi is the name of the castle built by Nobunaga between 1576 to 1579. It's a magnificent 7-story main donjon. Donjon, I believe I pronounced that correctly. Anyway, I don't know what it is though. Yeah, so this donjon was built to demonstrate the power of Lord Nobunaga. Temporally. It refers to the period of Nobunaga's domination over the country between 1573 to 1582. So Nobunaga shares the fate of pretty much like Qin Shi Huang, man who unified China. The Qin dynasty is also extremely short-lived. There are major differences though, like Qin dynasty, the emperor is Qin. Over here in Japan, and plus, the Qin dynasty started way longer before Oda Nobunaga unified Japan. With Nobunaga, it's kind of late, 16th century. Yeah, pretty freaking late. China was like when? I think it was 200 BC. Oh shit! I bumped. I was reading about this. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little alt tab. I think Qin Dynasty was like in the early hundreds. The 280 maybe. Let me check. Oh, I was wrong. It's not 280. It's 200 BC. Yep. And it lasted like 14 years. The dynasty lasted only 14 years. Yeah, so... Yeah, I keep forgetting how deep and long Chinese history is. Yeah, so... It's almost like 2,000 years after, China was unified, before Japan was truly unified under Nobunaga. Nobunaga is still just a shogun, he's not the emperor, unlike Qin, who is the freaking emperor. Anyway, I keep touching the controller. I keep holding the controller in a suboptimal manner that causes me to press the wrong buttons, because I'm drinking tea and all that. And then when I pick the controller back up again, I pick it up in places where there are buttons, so I need to be more careful, since this game is a lot of stuff is mapped to a lot of buttons. Anyway, I'm gonna skip through the rest. Let's see if there's anything interesting about this Azuchi Momoyama period. So Azuchi Momoyama was the period of transition between the end of the medieval period and between two shogunates, marked by the end of the Sengoku period and the beginning of the Edo period, which was a time of peace that lasted 2.5 centuries. Yeah. In 1568, Nobunaga began unifying Japan. The process was completed by 1590 with the submission of the remaining lords and the destruction of the Hojo lords in the east by Hideyoshi. Significant changes followed, such as the separation of peasants and warriors, and the duty of warriors to remain in the city near their lord's castle. Furthermore, a cadastral land survey was conducted. What is cadastral? Careful with the controller. Alt tabbing. Cadastral. Cadastre. So from Italian catastro, from Latin Greek katashikon, registered. Okay. So it was a word that preserved its original meaning throughout the century. So okay. Cadastral land survey was conducted. The land survey allowed for a refined estimate for productive forces, right? Marxist history is all about how productive forces were controlled. Who holds the keys to the means of production. So finally, this was the time when Japan engaged in overseas expansion. This was accomplished by suppressing piracy and promoting commercial enterprises offshore, as well as invading Korea. Twice. Yeah. So, first instinct of Japanese, when they managed to unify themselves, was to invade other people. Yeah. The less said about that, the better. Alright, fine. No horses. I can brutal assassinate him, although these guys are apparently friendly to me, so I guess the Nobunaga clan still had some power, right? Even though, okay, well, wow, just bowing and bowing and bowing. But yeah, it still has some power, even though their lord has been killed. I mean, it's not as if the entire military is just gonna surrender, right? Can I just walk in? No, right. This is
どうか言ってくだされ。
alright. Okay, maybe I want to try to clear this place out as I don't need to clear this place out, I guess, but doing it as Yasuke feels a little wrong. I mean, sure, you know, Yasuke wants to repent for his past, repent for his time spent with Oda Nobunaga, which caused the death and destruction of Iga clan. Still, it feels a little wrong. Slaughtering your former comrades. A little wrong. Although, I don't know. Maybe Yasuke feels that it's the best way to atone for his past mistakes. It's like clean break, you know. It's cleaner than washing everything away with blood.
あれは信長様の南蛮侍。あの風景を見ろ。
噂通り堂々として恐ろしげじゃのう。
You know, you don't have anything more to say? Well, I'm within earshot. Hey, you know, you guys have any bows to spare? Or a gun, you know? Oh, you have dogs that I can pet, I guess. No, even the dogs here don't like me. Come on, just a pet.
「まこと名正月であるな。
So, the ones with the white flags, I'm safe to walk into these territories. The yellow flags are the dangerous ones. Temple? No, it's the castle. No, the castle is over there though. Training grounds. Where there was someone I'm supposed to meet at the training grounds, I believe. Right. The glowing blue symbol says all. Well, since I'm here, might as well make an introduction.
よう戻られました、安家様。あの日のご恩、決して忘れませぬ。
忘れません. I will never forget. What? Kesure, I believe, is definitely keshite. And wasure, of course, is forget. Wasuremasen will be not forget. No. Just because I press up against the wall doesn't mean I want to lean.
おられますか。
Oh, so it's Nobutsuna Sensei. Wait. Nobutsuna Sensei's house was over. Okay, Nobutsuna is over here. Wait. Can look at the conversation log. there isn't a conversation log in regular gameplay. Oh well. Okay, I'm not a big fan of how I'm always pressing up against the wall, like I'm trying to hide. when I'm in a non-critical situation. I guess it's one of those things, right? The game sort of has to read your mind. Decide if you're just pushing forward or if you're trying to hide behind a wall. And right now I'm in a friendly person's house, and actually I don't intend to hide myself. The servant recognizes me.
これは
Oh, it's a flashback mission. That would mean that I won't be getting my bow or my gun anytime soon. I was wrong.
何用だ。
信長様の命で上泉信綱殿の下で修行することになり申した。
The height difference.
ついてまいれ。
Okay, we cool.
先生。二たちも持つまいて。先生は容赦せぬからな。されどあの身の丈、ゴたちは持つと見た。
Yeah, everyone's commenting about my size. Yo, this boy's huge. He's a freaking monster.
ディオゴ、信長様の恩下地に従い、上泉先生がお主に新影流を伝授なされる。
ご指導お願い申す。
信長様がお戻りになるまであと一月。上様はお主がそれまでに力と技、忠義の心を持つ一流の剣士となることを望まれておる。
もしなれねば。
And you will bring dishonor to my family.
なるのだ。
So I'm still called by Diogo, I guess. Still. Wait, did I adopt the name Yasuke before or after I've met Nobunaga? Well, never mind. Anyway, I'm still Diogo, and it's a question of being humble or being arrogant. I'll be humble, I guess.
信長様の望まれる武人になるべく精進いたしまする。
されど鍛錬のみで事をなすはかなわぬ。決しておごらず惑わず、ただひたすらに打ち込むのだ。流儀を会得するには教えを学ぶのではなく、生きる道とせねばならぬ。さあ市内を取れ。今のお主の腕前を見せてみよう。
Yeah, so yeah, that explains why the Nobutsuna's house that I encountered seems to be a little Spartan, because it's the house of a warrior, not the house of a noble. Yeah, who was the other person? Alright, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Who was Nobunaga's son? Nobutada. Nobutada, okay. Nobutsuna, of course, is Nobutsuna. Nobutada is Nobutada. Alright. Now I know. Now I know.
始めい。遠慮は無用。
Oh!
加減せんぞ。畑でも耕すの。
負けはせぬ。
ついてまいれ。
Right, there's much to learn, right? So, no need to look so sad.
あの階段の先に家がある。そこへ行っておれ。それがしも後で向かう。
よく立っておれたな。
Well, I can't move. Oh, okay. Wait, is it a case of my controller acting up again? Alright. Things seem to be back to normal.
今のは答えた。そんなことに付き合ってられん。
お前が飯炊きか？あんな粗末な飯は犬でも食わんわ。我らが死は信長様の客人であるぞ。
お許しを。明日は別のものをお作りします。
There was a servant who remembered what I did for her.
さもなくば信長様のお耳に入る。
やめぬか。
こやつ何者だ？あの上泉殿の弟子ではあるまい。あの方はここまで落ちぶれたか。真田先生が知ったら何と申されるかの。
大事ないか。
聞いておるのか偉人。目上の者には平服せよと習ったであろう。
I bow to no man. Well, except
では
Nobunaga.
すまさんぞ。そこに這いつくばっておれ。また無礼な真似をしてみろ。刀の錆にしてくれるわ。
And disrespect is bure. Li.
いつまでそうしておるのだ、リオゴ。
Which it actually isn't used in Chinese, yeah. Well, the li part is used in Chinese as in, you know, but the combination u and li. Nah.
お主は信長様のお客人。ここに泊まられよ。明日も稽古は続く。朝、先生のお指図を伝えに参る。
That's how I sweat. It looks more like drops of rain on my skin, but
後には引けぬ。逃げることもしくじることも許されぬ。
So I have my own agenda. Something with the bracelet. What is that?
ディオゴ、お市の方がお会いになられる。まさっとおそばへ。
His name is Kuma and he's built like a bear.
こちらにおわすは信長様の妹君、お市様じゃ。この者はディオゴ、南蛮より。
よい。ディオゴのことなら皆知っておる。まことに
奇妙と。
大きい。昨晩
大きい
真田流門下の剣士らと揉めたそうじゃな。
揉めはいたしましたが、どなたかまでは存じ上げず。
あの者らは兄上へ忠誠を誓うべく死の真田正豊と共に参ったのじゃ。
揉め事を起こすつもりはなかったのです。
話によれば騒ぎを起こしたのはかの者らで、そなたはなぶられておった女中をかばったとか。立派なことよ。関わりなき者のために立ち上がった偉人とやらを一目見てみとうてな。兄上に召し抱えられたのは存じておるが、そもそもいかにしてこの地に参ったのじゃ。
バテレンどもと。
恨みがあるようじゃな。
いえ、今はもう。それどころかここに来られたことは光栄にございまする。信長様は立派なお方です。
親兄弟やふるさとから離れ寂しいことであろう。
There's a romance option. Well, I mean, come to think of it, right? She was kind of into me, right? She was saying like, "I'm so." Well, the subtitle says tall, but oki it also means big. Yeah. Wow. Sure, why not?
多くを失い続けてきましたゆえ、寄り添う者がおればと思うことも。
なるほど。されど強き者の負を慕う者はあまた現れよう。
ならば修行に励みましょう。
されど何故この地へ、いつまでおる。何故すべてを捨てかように遠きところへ参った。ディオゴ、そなたは何者じゃ。
今日のところは所用がありますゆえ、これにて。
では行く前に渡すものがある。この小袖はそなたが助けた女中が縫ったもの。そなたにもろうてほしいそうじゃ。
これはもったいなきこと。
Hey, free clothes. Never say no to free clothes, even if they're ugly as shit. I can use them to wipe the floor.
己の意に動きがついていっておらん。
Oh, I mastered the art of writing shit. Yong. I believe it's bravery. But no. It's the wrong way to write it. I would say the calligraphy, his calligraphy is actually excellent. But I think, yeah, the game is trying to showcase that it's not about how excellent your calligraphy is. It's about, you know, what your calligraphy reveals about your swordsmanship. 1 month of training, huh? It's funny that the water flows down my face even though I'm lying down. Right, it flows in the wrong direction. Look at how the water flows. It flows in the wrong direction. It should be flowing down the sides, not yeah, not from top to bottom. It should be from sides, from the center to the sides. It's damn sight better than what most games are doing when it comes to water physics. Anyway, I've gained some sort of awakening, I assume. Yeah, I've grown a sick beard.
そんなご無礼を。
構わぬ。振り回されずよく応じた。良いぞ。
Yeah, I just noticed that his bow is much deeper than the sensei's bow. Oh no.
Hey!
Hey Trask, come back here. Kesto. Who the fuck are you? Oh, he can run. And I'm speed limited.
Para!
Harder.
Por que me andas a seguir?
Por quê? Why? Pourquoi would be in Japanese. Oh, sorry, French.
Foi Balignano? Ou foram os outros? O quê?
Outros.
Não sei o que quer dizer.
Por que é que andas a espiar-me?
Lamento.
Espionage.
Curiosidade.
Para de mentir.
Curiosidade.
Tinha como missão negociar com o clã Oda a
Negociar.
construção de uma igreja nas redondezas.
Estavas a vigiar-me.
Fiquei surpreendido por ver um homem como tu num lugar destes. Não devia ter sido indelicado. Perdoa-me.
A lot of similar words in Romance languages, like regard. Okay. What? The game is forcing a season change. I've actually checked the season. I'm not halfway done with autumn yet, and unless this season change is in the flashback section of the game, not in the current timeline section. No, it is in the current timeline section. No, it's in the flashback. I wonder if I can change my facial hair.
上泉先生がお主をお呼びだ。
はて、今日の稽古は終わりかと。
うん、そうじゃな。
この者たちは一体。このような夜更けに何の御用であろうか。
Oh, the tryst with the sensei. Nah, they don't swing that way. What? Oh, he's walking away. Right. I'm supposed to talk to Nobutsuna sensei, not follow the guy.
実に静かで穏やかだ。昼とは大違いだな。これは一体。
お入りなさい。
まさかネネ様がおいでとは。ご無礼つかまつりました。
お座りなさい。上泉殿がお留守のうちに話があるのです。
Right. So I'm about to do something that can be construed as being disloyal.
上泉先生はこのことをご存じないので。
そなたは忠義者じゃ。されど秀吉の妻のお隣で上泉殿を政ごとのいざこざに巻き込みたくはないのでな。そなたは果報者であるな、ディオゴ。安土では味方が欠かせぬが、上泉殿なら頼りになろう。
お厳しい方でもあられまする。
信長様がそなたの指南役にと当てたのはそのため。力、技、そして忠義心を厳しく鍛えてくださることであろう。信長様も上泉殿の教えをお受けになったのだ。ずっと昔に揺るぎない自負心を持つ熱心な弟子であったとか。されどその自負ゆえ迫る危機が見えぬご様子。上様にはご自身が思うよりずっと敵が多い。そなたのようなものがおらねば。
Okay. So Nobunaga is blind to hidden dangers. Well, I don't pretend I understand. So, what sort of hidden dangers that I'm supposed to be protecting Nobunaga from?
体が大きく力があるからで。
いいえ、慎み深いからじゃ。信長様お気に入りの元足軽、我が夫同様、家名を背負った妬みや計りごとの心配もない。かつて上泉殿はそうした存在であった。信長様はかつて剣術指南への礼として上泉殿に名刀を送りなされた。されど敵対する真田昌豊の流派の剣士がその刀をかけて試合を挑み勝ってしまったのじゃ。敗北により上泉殿の面目は潰れ、信長様に対しても引け目を感じるようになってしまわれた。そなたをあざけった者どもはその敵対する流派の者、そして真田昌豊はそこの師範。
話が見えてまいりました。
明日信長様が安土に戻られた折に、真田殿は拝謁の場において信長様に忠誠を誓われよう。必ずや上泉殿の刀を刺してまいるであろう。
So I'm supposed to challenge the guy for the katana that was lost in the dew to restore honor to my sensei's school.
皆に誇示するために。
明日は皆が信長様に忠義を示す日。上様はその忠義を何よりも重んじておられる。
So Ue-sama, Ue is above and Sama, yeah. So I'm not referring to Nobunaga directly, just call him Ue-sama.
新しい刀か。
ネネ様から頂戴いたしました。
かような格言に部屋の外におるとは珍しい。何か憂い事か。
安土に来られる信長様を前に、それがしのような未熟者が末席を汚してもよいのでしょうか。
未熟であろうがなかろうが、そこにいるお主に何を見るかは信長様がお決めになること。まあよい。さあその刀を振るってみせよ。我が型を真似るのだ。
What? Oh, okay, it's a button pressing minigame. Oh, good thing I've done this before. And then I'm gonna get arrogant and fail to perform correctly. it's actually much preferable to the over like fuck. Yeah, it's much preferable over the what was it? Katagiri. Katakiri from the that Naoe has to do. Yeah. Naoe's Katagiri because the prompts disappear, I can't see them. It's a much bigger headache. Oh! So there were two prompts. Okay. Okay.
わしはここまでにいたそう。その憂いが払われるまで型を続けるがよい。
はい、心して励みます。
I was wearing like, two swords just now, and now I'm back to a single sword.
仁、義、礼、智、信、勇。これらの徳を極めることこそ剣を極めるということ。それがしのあるべき姿。
俺も強くなりたい。
それがしもまだ修行の身。目指すなら剣豪の上泉先生だ。
じいさまは武士だったから、俺はじいさまみたいになりたいんじゃ。名は安家と言ってな。それは勇ましく優しかった。困っておる人に安家安家と呼ばれると必ず助けに行ったんじゃ。
Alright, so this is how I come to acquire my name.
勇ましかった。じいさま会いたい。
祖父君もそう思われて嬉しかろう。そのように温かく思い出されるものになりたいものだ。
でもお侍様のようにもなりたいぞ。
安家か。
It seems somewhat like random to get a name from a kid who just suddenly appears, but alright, fine.
控えよ。
この兜を献上し、我が流派の不滅の忠義の証とさせていただきとう存じます。
ディオモーセ
Sitting on the chair the Portuguese gifted him.
真田流筆頭の剣士に果たし合いを申し込みたく。
なんと無礼な。この者は武士でなく万人。果たし合いなど。
万人？万人。
果たし合いを許す。わしが命ずる。
はあ。されど東流の剣士は3名をのしました。同じことができますか。
お望みならば3名でも30名でも刀はお返しいただく。いや。
Oh, it'll be a real sword.
真剣で参ろう。
Ho ho! People are gonna die. It's gonna fly off, arms are gonna get chopped off. And this is exactly what bloodthirsty Nobunaga likes. Oh, and that Kabuto. That's what ends up on my head. So yeah, canonically, I definitely win the dude.
はじめ
刀の錆に申したらならば参られよ。
死に恥をさらす様
No! Oh! Alright, so camera lock is dumb. Ah. Yeah, so I was partially defeated by the camera lock. Because, yeah, I managed to block someone, right? And then, because of the fucking camera lock, I end up attacking another person, not taking advantage of the person's, like, weakened state.
死に恥をさらす様とくと見届けてやる 誠にやっぱり見事な技となられてる
Ah. My dodging. My dodging is shit. My dodging is shit. I still have much to learn about group battles, it seems. It seems. I can't get perfect dodges, that's the problem. Oh, also I don't have... Wait. No, I don't have any special abilities. I thought I can, you know, use a special ability to, Oh, skin on my teeth. Yeah, it seems like I usually take 3 attempts to beat a boss fight, even on normal difficulty. And a lot of people are saying that this game is not challenging at all and they need to go on to like expert difficulty. Well, good for those people. Guess what? There are people like me who suck at games. Oh, the music!
Umeniangusha menasimama, siwezi kushindwa,
先生、この刀をお納めください。
ディオゴ、
Kira, watch me.
そなたの
Murder
忠義
people.
と勇気をしかと見る。その忠勇に対し褒美を取らす。そなたを侍とする。これからは何と名乗る？ディオゴ。
Do I see Akira in the crowd and then I call myself Yasuke?
ならば、安家と。
Oh no, I didn't see him, but he was there. He was there. So I've honored the little Akira, grandfather of little Akira. Yeah. Yasuke. Is that how it happened though? Like how I acquired the name historically? Or is this an embellishment by the game?
安家、来い。
それがしはこの木を安土で最も気に入っておりまする。
立派な木に育てるには枝葉の具合を見て導いてやることが肝要。なれど木も自ら伸びたいと願わねばならぬ。こちらがいかに導けるかにも限りがあるのだ。
それがしもお導きにふさわしきものでありたいと存じます。
ふさわしいに決まっておろう。はるか異国より参り、その枷を打ち壊し、言葉まで得得したのじゃ。異国の侍など前代未聞。されどかの猛将信長様に見出されたのだ。ここへ参った時、信長様がお主に何を見たのか分かりかねておったが、さすがのご慧眼。お主は新陰流の弟子の中で最も先の楽しみなものとなるやもしれん。
痛み入ります、先生。
この巻物にはわしのもとで学んだ歴代の優れた門人らの名が記されておる。皆わしより厳しい死となるはず。この者らを皆倒さば、お主は我が門下筆頭の剣士となろう。挑む覚悟あらば巻物を開き、書かれた名を見るがよい。されど真に覚悟が定まった時のみぞ。
この門人たちに挑んでまいります。誰が勝とうと新影流の誉れとなりましょう。
Okay, so now it's gonna open up a list of combat challenges. Not a bad way to do things for the game.
「ここであったか。お市様の申された通りじゃ。
何かあったか。
小谷城へ参れとの仰せじゃ。いや、城跡へと言うべきか。
すぐに参ろ
う。近江には暗い影が落ちていることも知っておけ。汚い役人どもは重い年貢を求めるばかりで何も与えぬ。民は苦しむばかりじゃ。
役に立てるか調べてみよう。 上泉先生が安土城を出られたのか。お屋敷へ伺わねばなるまい。
Wait, what? Okay, straight up cutscene. Another season change. Okay, so corrupt Daikon, let's see, level 2 high. This one has oh, the reward for all 4 is some kind of plaque. But yeah, even though it says level 18 now, the charm, it's level 18, but since it requires defeating someone who's level 30, by the time I get to it, I think I'll be level 30. Yeah. Indeed, these Daikon, no, they don't have attractive. They don't have attractive rewards. Lady Nene also wants to meet me, and since I'm here, I might as well meet her. My dreams of getting a gun and or a bow, yeah, will go unfulfilled. Hideyoshi residence. Okay, so she's over here. So I should check her out. What's up, Lady Nene? Codex for Yasuke. So yeah, I think they'll actually talk about the historical person versus person being portrayed on this game, in this game. This individual, whose existence is corroborated by multiple sources, is believed to have arrived in Japan with the Jesuit visitor Alessandro Valignano in 1579. Of African origin, possibly from Mozambique, he was brought along as a servant, likely with the status of a slave. Yeah, Christians and slaves, right? Yeah. He's part of Valignano's delegation when the latter visited Oda Nobunaga in Kyoto on March 23rd, 1581. Okay, so this game takes place. The main events take place near the end of the 16th century. Then Yasuke, as he was later named by Nobunaga, made a significant impression on the Japanese lord, leading Valignano to entrust him to Nobunaga. The conditions of this transaction remain unknown. Okay, so Yasuke is described as a man of 26 or 27 years, black all over his body like a buffalo, and possessing the strength of 10 men. Another chronicle notes that he stood around 1.85 meters tall, yeah. A remarkable height for Japan at that time. Nobunaga took Yasuke into his service, bestowing upon him a ceremonial sword and possibly land, thus making him his vassal. According to the chronicle of Lord Masudaira Ietada, Yasuke was neither a dependent nor a mercenary, but a samurai, receiving an income from Nobunaga. When Nobunaga was besieged at Honnoji by the forces of his treacherous general Akechi Mitsuhide on June 21st, 1582, Yasuke was present. Okay, I didn't know about that. I hope that was also corroborated by multiple sources. He is said to have fought for Nobunaga. Yasuke was taken prisoner but freed by Mitsuhide. From that point on, Yasuke's trail is lost, and he appears to have been sent back to a Christian church in Kyoto. Ah, okay. So because of this like fuzziness in the history, that's when Ubisoft inserts themselves and start speculating on what Yasuke might have done as an assassin. So yeah, Yasuke served Nobunaga as a samurai for only 15 months. Nobunaga likely enhanced his prestige as a military leader by having such an imposing figure as Yasuke by his side. Louis Froid mentions a black gunner who fought alongside the forces of the Arima clan's daimyo during the Battle of Okita Nawate in May 1584. Could this have been Yasuke? We do not know. We do not know. But we're gonna speculate. And we're gonna make an entire game out of it. What about Nobutsuna? Kami Izumi Nobutsuna. Oh, there's only his writings. 东兴大学史料篇目我所藏. This is from Tokyo University Archives. Yeah, so this is my sensei's handwriting. Shin Kage Ryu, right? New shadow out. I suspected as much. Shin is new, Kage is shadow. Anyway. So because he's a foundational figure, his biography is subject to various episodes recounted much later and not always from credible sources. So yeah, he served under several daimyos. He made a significant impression before the shogun, and he gained a bunch of disciples, including Lord Yagyu Munetoshi, to whom he imparted his art and granted the teaching rights of the Shinkage Ryu, the new sword school he had founded. And this school will be associated with the Yagyu name and was established as the official sword school of the Tokugawa shoguns in the 17th century. Okay, so Tokugawa took over from Nobunaga, right? Anyway, okay, Nobutsuna has significant ties to Zen Buddhism, to which he was devoted from a young age. But his death, this Nobutsuna's death, has conflicting accounts, ranging from 1577 to 1582. And he has a bunch of names as well. Kami Izumi Ise no Kami. Kami would mean God or something like that, or master. Ogo Musashi no Kami. Yeah. Cool. Now I honor the art of wielding a sword by carrying out a giant stick. Seasons has changed. Just reading it one letter took me an entire season. And Nobutada Estate. Nobutada is the son, right? Is the son. Let me check. I read about. Yep, it's Oda Nobutada, son of Nobunaga. Strangely, tiny bit hungry, but nah, I'll carry on. Until internet cutoff time, standard internet cutoff time. it's I haven't touched this game for more than 12 hours. So, you know, I'm really excited to play it. Ooh. There's something over there. Wait, no, that might be it. Yeah, it's an entirely different building. Oh, Sukenji Temple. That's why I found something. I think it's something from the temple that I can collect. I gotta go in through the main entrance. No fancy climbing for me. Wait. This seems like a dangerous location. What? Okay, I'm in the temple now. Wealth low. Why? Weird. Anyway, yeah. Deep bows, respectful. Scared of me, because I'm a samurai. I need to pop by there later. Wait, I thought there was something in this temple. Weird. Alright, let me try to recreate the conditions in which I discovered that something. I was far away from the temple. I was in Nobutada's residence. Right, and then I was like, oh hey, there's something here. I keep it. Keep the button held. No, it disappears. I walk towards it and it disappears. Oh, okay. So I wasn't hallucinating. The game is buggy, or maybe it's something that's not intended for me. Maybe I need to get to it using another way. Yeah. Huh. Weird. That's how I need to climb. I do wonder if Yasuke can actually climb this tower because it's in his home province. Yeah. Or no. I don't see any methods to... Oh, no, wait. There are stairs. Yes, there are big dumb... there are big stairs for big dumb brutes like me to climb onto. But it stops. It stops. Yeah, it stops here. And there's no way for me to get out. Climb further. Oh. Alright. Time to summon Naoe. Naoe, you like climbing stuff, right? Surprise. I've got something for you to climb. And when rapidly panning the camera around, the artifacts of frame generation, it's a little bit more obvious. because changes in graphics in order to this place seems more impressive than Kyoto, but yeah, the changes in graphics are a little too erratic for frame generation to interpolate. Okay. Yeah, I've surveyed the entire... making me a little sick, to be honest. I've surveyed the entire surroundings. I'm pretty sure the game won't let me change back to Yasuke. No, it does. How the fuck would Yasuke get down from here, though? Oh. Alright, I really want to test this out. Hey, Bill. A fall from this height would kill regular men. And Yasuke is regular, right? He's not an assassin. He doesn't have ego dive. So the question is, will he survive the fall? Leap or fail? So there's an achievement for it, leap or fail. perform a leap of faith as Yasuke. Yasuke complains about it, he's like, I'm too old for this shit. And it's kinda right. Yeah, he is too... He's not just too old for this shit, but also, yeah. He's too big and heavy for it, and he's not a bloody assassin. I'm glad the game left that option and made it an achievement. Nice. It doesn't outright kill Yasuke, but the game informs you, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. The other thing I wanted to test out is if Yasuke running into a bell would ring the bell. Nope. So I can bust down wooden doors when I run into them, but apparently, nope. Not strong enough to ring the bell by slamming my body or my head against it. Right, supposed to be meeting with Lady Nene at Hideyoshi residence. I can try the difficult route, or let's use the streets, because streets are meant to have people walk on them. No need to make this unnecessarily difficult for myself. Fine. Let's do a little failed parkour. Whoa. Kill the Akechi soldiers. Oh. This place is on alert. Oh, wow. Akichi residence was like white, and I assumed that it'll be a safe location. No, gotta be doing some murdering. It makes sense. Play as as play as Yasuke and kill all these people. I mean, you can do the stealth route as Naoe, but it doesn't make sense, right? Lady Nene wants to meet me, not Alright. You motherfucker. Observe. Yes, observe. Alright. You have anything to say to me? Alright, I think I need to kill. I need to kill the last person before she'll talk to me. Yeah. Alright, alright. Alright. Talk to the young lady. Yeah. Oh, treasure. Treasure. Well. I'm quite sure they'll say that there's a coup or something, and I'm the only one who can save Lady Nene. I didn't even press the jump button or drop button. I just pointed my analog stick down and I jump off. It's new to Assassin's Creed series.
怪我はないか？
はい、お気遣いありがとうございます、伊助様。
あやつらは秀吉様とネネ様を探しておった。ネネ様はご無事か？
はい、これから宗賢寺にお連れいたしますので、お会いになるならばそちらへ。
承知した。では。
What are the chances to be assaulted by armed men on the streets? Wait, is she actually gonna lead me to Sukenji Temple? Oh. Alright, she's going off alone. Right. I need to get to Sukenji Temple myself. Alright.
わしの父もじい様もずっとここに住んどったんじゃ。わしゃ離れんぞ。
そのじい様らのとこに行きたくなかったら明智の兵が来る前に逃げるんだよ。安土は終わりじゃ。
ならどこへ行けと言うんじゃ。若さは海賊と盗賊の巣窟ぞ。
So these people are afraid of a Dechi coming in to clean the house, right? Kill all the loyalists. Oh no, you're not Lady Nene. But yeah, that shit's about to go down. That's what happened when you have wars and you have someone who lost. People are gonna start killing your family members and everyone else who supports you.
信長様はあのご気性でも世を治める力を持っとった。
Years of peace.
城の外による明智の者どもに何ができるものか。
ああ、あの旗もすぐに下ろすことになろう。
Yeah, but years of peace for you guys, though. Like, everyone's subjected to Nobunaga's wars. Yeah, they didn't know peace. Okay.
宗賢寺が近い。剣を取ることの誠の意味を学んだ場所だ。
これほど早う戦が起こるとはいつかしか手ほどきを受け取らんのだぞ。卑怯な明智の兵なぞ、わしが撃ち殺してやる。先に撃たれるなよ。
Do not shoot until you see the white of the eyes.
この頃はよく寺にお参りしとるようじゃな。心静かに何を祈っとるんじゃ。
大名らの血で血を洗う戦の世から解き放たれたいとな。
要塞禅師様の頃もこのような苦しみがあったんじゃろうか。
Yes, pray for peace. Yeah, praying for peace within my earshot. I'm samurai and I only find utility in war. So they're basically praying for the end of my existence. Oopsie, the flashback. $1581.
ディオゴか。よく参った。
これはネネ様。お目にかかるよう上泉先生に言われてまいりましたが、それがしにご用とは。
そういぶからずともよい。この地に伝わる書道というものを私がそなたに教えて信ぜよう。
書道。
仰せのままに。
I don't know, I'm just guessing based on the sounds and how close they are to Chinese.
上泉殿との剣の稽古、楽ではないようじゃな。
打ち倒されるばかりで触れることも叶いませぬ。それがしには見込みがないとお考えなのでしょう。故に剣に代わり書を進めたのかと。
そう上泉殿が。
それがしは太刀に応えるのではなく振り回されておると、己の影を何者かと思い切りかかっておるようだと。
そう思うのか。
それは。
はるか昔、平安の帝の頃より誉れ高き家の子らは書の手ほどきを受けるのが習わしい。ディオゴ、そなたがここへ使わされたのは罰ではなく己を見つめるため。上泉殿が重んじておられる徳目がある。武士の道を歩み刀を持つとはいかなることか、その意味の礎となる徳目じゃ。刀も筆も己を表す術、そして己というものもまたいずれかを研鑽することで形をなすもの。始めるとしよ
う。No such thing as the pen is mightier than the sword. No, no. Pen and the sword are one and the same. They're both ways to express yourself.
筆の運びをしかと見ておくのじゃ。黒き線は紙の白きを圧することなく、その中で遊ぶ。故に流れと深みが生まれる。その流れと深みこそが形と間合いを作る。間合いこそすべて。
剣の道のごとく。
でもそれだけではない。あるべきところを知るが、揺るぎなき筆運びにつながるのじゃ。
Know your station.
あるべきところとは。
そなたも筆を心を込めて書けばおのずとわかるであろう。まずは仁、義、礼、智、信。
Yo, lady, those are too many characters at once. Okay, the only thing I can write is courage, right? Yo, Yugi.
戦うこと。
Well, Yugi is 勇气 You only.
これら
The
の
character is just you.
武士の道ということにございますか。剣術を学び、それがしにこれらを身につけようと。
ディオゴ、そなたにはこれらがすでに備わっておる。上様がお認めになったのだから求められる際はあるということ。それを信じよ。
Okay, so the Oda sees the bravery in you, and it's all Oda is asking from you. Cultivate your talent in brutally murdering people. I bet Yasuke
そ
can
なたは
jam it.
覚えが早かった。
Yeah, Yasuke can jam a brush in someone's eye and
ご無事にござい
kill
まし
them.
たか。
来てくれると思うておった。
信長様のことはすでにご存知で。
ええ、胸が潰れる思いじゃ。
謀反者どもはただでは起きませぬ。まずは光秀を討たねば。
ええ、されど敵はあやつのみではない。
百騎衆をご存知で。
男どもは同じ場にいる女子なぞ気にも留めぬゆえ、
バテレンの下僕とて似たようなものでした。
安家、そなたは苦難を耐え抜いてきたというに、主君は討たれ、天津さえ敵はあまた。
今やそれがしも一人ではなく、織田家の中心やその他にも味方がおりまする。
なるほど。そなた、直江なる伊賀娘と旅していると聞いた。そのものを信じておるのか。
信じねば。勇気を持てとのネネ様のご指導を胸に刻んでおります。
ならば私も味方となろう。百騎衆は我らを討たんと目論んでおる。次に首を狙われるは我が夫に相違ない。
秀吉様は今いずこに。
姫路城で味方を募っておられる。
ではそれがしも。
もう一つ、大津に葵という密偵がおる。報告によれば敵はかの地でも動いているそうな。そなたと直江が向かうと知らせておこう。
承知しました。大津に向かいその密偵を探しましょ
う。ではまたいずれ勇気を持つのじゃぞ。
So, yeah, have I mentioned this before about one of the trouble I had with Summer Heat is because, okay, not Kenya is appearing on the codex again. Fuck, but yeah, trouble with this Summer Heat right now is because okay, like 1 or 2 years back, I bought a giant fan, and yeah, that fan helped with the heat a lot because that giant fan can really push air. Like, even when it's not pointed at me, just starting up the fan and having it blow the air in the room was enough to significantly cool the room down, or at least make it more bearable. Unfortunately, that fan, well, I spent a fair amount of money for it, but yeah, these days things aren't meant to last, and it has, unfortunately, well, it can still spin, but it's making all kinds of squeaky noises. So yeah, I need to order unfortunately, it'll take me some time to. I bought some oil. It takes some time for that to be shipped to me. Well, I can go out and buy oil as well. I can go out and buy some WD-40, but yeah, that can be a temporary solution. But I don't know. It's just so costly. I'm trying to time it correctly because I'm trying to cut down my expenditure as much as possible. Ever since my offer of employment has been rescinded, so I need to watch my expenditure even more so than before because I was running around applying for visas and all sorts of stuff like that, spending a lot of money on that because I thought that offer of employment was a solid offer, and preparing to move to another country and shit. Yeah. Anyway, I know talking about that is just gonna make me angry again. So anyway, Lady Nene. Like all women, did not possess an official name. Okay, so in her era, Nene, like all women, did not possess an official name. Daughter of a warrior from Owari, vassal of Oda Nobunaga. She's also known by Ne or O-Ne. Her husband is Hideyoshi, and he calls her affectionately as Nene. Oh, I got another notification. That means there's a brief disconnection on my stream. That sucks. I was hoping for one long continuous video. It's late at night. No one should be using the internet by now, so the internet connection should have been stable. Alright, let's read more about Nene. The game gave me some spoilers. So Nene was talking about the possibility of her husband being targeted by the Hyakushu, or also known as the bad guys. Anyway, well, this biography here straight up said that following Hideyoshi's death, so yeah, her husband died. Following Hideyoshi's death in 1598, she took the significant step of shaving her head and retreating to a hermitage in Kyoto, where she adopted the name Kodai-in. Well, 1598. Well, maybe not. Maybe Hideyoshi wasn't assassinated. Because, okay, the cutscene we saw said the year was 1581. And I believe right now we are in 1582 or something, right? Because the cutscene said a few months before, in spring 1581. So yeah, we're around 1582. Hideyoshi living an extra 17 years, that doesn't sound like an assassination thing. So Lady Nene was smart in terms of picking the right husband. She was of noble birth, while Hideyoshi was just an officer under Nobunaga. Unfortunately, throughout their life, they were unable to have children. But Hideyoshi still trusts and respected her. She still trusted and respected her. And she frequently offered him advice, both political and strategic, leading Hideyoshi to reverse several decisions based on her insights. And well, finally, Nene was elevated to high aristocracy, thanks to, I think, Hideyoshi's military successes. Towards the end of his life, Hideyoshi fathered a son with his favorite concubine, Yodo Dono, whose influence grew. Yeah, that's very, very common in sort of Confucian societies. So yeah, it's very common for back then that yeah, if the main wife is unable to bear a son or unable to bear any children, then you're gonna be sidelined by second and third wives or concubines in this case. Still, Nene retained Hideyoshi's affection until his death, even though Hideyoshi fathered a son with his favorite concubine. So when she went into Hermitage, I'm not sure if it's out of true desire to retreat from the world, or if it's a smart or shrewd political move, like, by removing herself, she won't be considered a threat and no one will kill her. But yeah, according to biography, or according to Ubisoft, it says, as Kodai in Hermitage, she withdrew from the political arena, yet the Tokugawa continued to extend their protection to her. Yeah, well, she's not a threat, right? She's not part of politics, so it's sort of like, well, she's smart enough to retreat, we'll let her live. Right, still one more part of the samurai education. I've met a bunch of people. Now I need to reach Oda's keep. Although I have a feeling I won't reach the interior, I'm just gonna hang out. Hang out outside, because reaching the interior will require me to clear Castle of all soldiers. Now, there are 2 scrolls in this Sokenji temple. I was able to scan for them as Naoe. As Yasuke, I was able to find at least one of them, but yeah, it just disappears for some reason. Can't acquire scrolls. Right, I'll try again. Not as Yasuke, but as Naoe. So maybe the game will allow me to acquire the scrolls. Yep, Sukenji Temple, 2 lost pages found. So it is something that only Naoe can do. No, doesn't make sense. That was easily reachable by Yasuke, but I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, the other thing is also easily reachable by Yasuke, but the game insists on using Naoe. I'm actually okay with gold armor, but I don't know, the purple on this stick is starting to bother me a little. Maybe if I wore purple armor. Yeah, and then it will sort of blend in. Right now I'm wearing black and gold armor, it just doesn't quite fit. Yeah. I know what I'm asking of you is a little tough, like running uphill. I listened to this conversation and the game is flashing me the options to brutally assassinate these soldiers.
天守に味方がおらぬか確かめねば。
Allies at Tenshu, huh?
あの方は信長様のそば使いの安土を織田家のもとに取り戻しに来なさったか。し明智の兵に聞かれたら何とする。
Very similar conversation occurring. Okay. Oh, there's treasure here. Alright, now we'll take care of that. All of that, actually. But, alright. Should I climb using this? No. No. This, bamboo scaffolding won't take me to my destination because I don't have Naoe's hook. I can climb the scaffolding, but past that requires hook. A ninja hook.
どうも妙だ。安土の映画は殿と共に消え去ったのか。
Huh. Castle's... Yeah, castle is open ground.
もっと急がぬか。明智の者らが戻ってくるぞ。長秀様は忍耐強いとはいえ、それにも限りというものがある。
Okay. I thought he's associated with some quests. So these guys are practically fleeing because yeah.
この湯船はえらく重いな。
落とすなよ。信長様が長く使われとったという由緒ある湯船じゃ。
He has seen many moons. And Nobunaga's butt many times as well.
信長様亡き後の安土は昔とは違うが、織田家の意向は残っておるはず。
Okay, the Oda clan name still holds power.
安家、嬉しいぞ。よう安土に戻ったな。
長秀様、お久しゅうございます。
城のわらべどももさぞ喜ぼう。何せ今も安家の果たし合いごっこに興じておるのじゃからな。
あれはまぐれにて。
お主ほどの豪の者が何を申しておる。なれど、わらべの話を聞きにここまで来たわけではあるまい。
家康様のように真のおける信長様のお味方を探さねばなりませぬ。あるいは森蘭丸殿が安土に戻っておられぬかと。本能寺から。
うん、合わせてやろう。ついてまいれ。
Yeah, flags are tattered. Symbolic of the semi-fallen Oda clan.
Yasuke 安家殿をお連れしました。
ああ、では安家殿、上様のもとへご案内つかまつりまする。
かたじけない蘭丸殿、お頼み申しまする。
上へ参りましょう。
So they're playing Yasuke and the Samurai.
ぬるくてはいかんがついてもいかんぞ。上様のお好きな湯加減は知っておるだろ
何故御殿ではなくわざわざ天守に湯殿を置かれるんじゃ。
こちらへ。
何事も人とは流儀の違うお方じゃ。恩義とあらば従うしかあるまい。
Wait, auto follow doesn't make me climb.
今日はきつかった。あよ家に帰って休みたい。
優美の極みにございます。
酒を忘れては。
Okay, yes, elegant perfection. Wait, the lighting changed the moment I went into photo mode. Weird. Does photo mode have a slightly higher quality lighting? I don't know. But the resolution of this panel is a little too low for me to. Yeah, photographing it would just be a bad look. You see, lighting change. Yeah, so they automatically light up the these like oil candles in photo mode, but the moment I quit photo mode, I can even hear the sound of the light being extinguished.
何事かご思案なされるとき、上様は絵を眺めて時を過ごされるのです。
いやはや、これは壮観じゃな。これほどの名品はようも集められたもん。
I don't know who that guy is.
これは上様のお命を奪いかけた鉄砲ですが、少女失滅の戒めとして飾っておられるのです。
You see how that armor is displayed? I want a similar armor display. I want a... want that. I want that in my hideout, not the crappy armor display that I have currently. I think it will take too much effort to model, and that's why Ubisoft went for the crap route of just displaying the armor in a T-pose instead of how samurai armor is traditionally displayed in Japan. Yeah, so yep, cool wakizashi that's used to take hits, and this is Nobunaga's own personal armor. You know, a blend of Japanese and European armor, with the Japanese over here, but this cuirass, I believe it's called, some kind of breastplate. Yeah. Anyway, I'm ready. Well, maybe I take a selfie with the cool armor. Hey. All the lights are just turned up to the max. Ah. Happy battle. Sits. Katana. This is him at his most natural. It's like, hey, check me out with my yo, check out my homie and this sweet my homie Nobunaga in his sweet armor. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Now it's super dark.
Yasuke, そなたも晴れて侍だな。改めて安土に迎えよう。表を上げよう。なぜその名を選んだのか申してみよう。
あるわらべに 強く勇敢な安家なる者のことを聞いたのです。それがしも人の心に残る武士になろうと、そのお方の名前を頂戴した次第にござりまする。
この地でいかに生きるか、そなたの覚悟を表した中、気に入った。安家、人はわしの度量が大きいと申すが、そうではない。人がそう言うのは、わしが士族の生まれや縁より武勇と忠義に報いるからじゃ。なればこそそなたはここにおる。
ありがたき幸せ。
そしてそなたは我が家臣や味方にないものを持っておる。
You're an outsider.
あのイエズス会、
Okay.
そなたは一員でないにしても内実を心得ておる。
はい。不本意ながらかの者たちと長く過ごしましたゆえ。
That it's because of your outsider status, I can trust you.
かつての主
You
バ
won't
リニャ
scheme
ノ
against
は
me.
厳しき者だと申したな。あの者は厳しさだけでなく人心を従わしめる力を備えておる。
千人の者たちが成し得なかったことを成し遂げたのは確かでござりましょう。上様とのお目通りを叶えたのですから。
されどもそなたがバリニャーノを憎んでおるのは見て取れた。何故じゃ。あの者どもの本性に何がある。はばからず申せ。奴らの行いは己のためか、神のためか。
One, you know, if they truly have faith in their God, then that's a very selective interpretation of Christian teachings to start owning slaves. So yeah, I'm gonna say that they're a bunch of greedy motherfuckers.
いずこにあっても人というものは全部
no, Yasuke capable of good and no, this is liberal bullshit.
あの者らには危うきものを感じざるを得ません。あやつらはこの世のすべてが己のものと信じております。そしてあちこちに手を伸ばしては血にまみれた利を得るのです。
That's more like it, yeah, bloody hours. Consider everything.
そなたの申す通りだ。
Yeah, they assume everything is owned
誰
by
しも
them.
が勢力を広げ、支配することを望む。だが、我が目指すは強奪ではない。我が軍勢は戦をもたらすが、それは後の安寧の世をなすため。互いから学べることが多くありそうじゃな、安家。これはほんの手始めじゃ。
Alright, so fine, you know, you want a war to end all wars? Fine, Nobunaga, but explain your invasion of Korea. Alright, not Nobunaga, it was Toyotomi Hideyoshi, 1592 to 1598.
南蛮ではアルケブスと申します。
わしらも南蛮から学んだ。見よ、筒と引き金の精密な作りを。長浜の匠の技ぞ。
見事なこしらえ物で。
ただのこしらえ物ではない。それを超えておる。長篠ではこの鉄砲を何千丁と使い、武田の騎馬隊を打ち破ることができたのだ。されどあの戦は虚しくもあった。敵とはいえあれほどの武者らが稲穂のごとく倒れる様を見るのはな、これが一斉に火を吹くたびに馬も人もバタバタと倒れていった。
Yeah. I mean, sure, preserving samurai tradition is noble and all that, but can't fight technological progress. I'm sorry.
天下不武のため、あらゆる手立てを用いるべきにございましょう。
賢明じゃな。この先はしかと見えておる。 我が波動は火薬と煙の力によって作られよう。
鉄砲を持て。どれほどの腕前か見せてみよう。
Am I actually gonna be handed a gun now? Yeah, okay. They're gonna train me in shooting guns, but will this side mission end with me actually owning a gun? Okay, so it takes time for me to recharge. During which is perfect time for me to he walked right into my gun. Oh, the game tracks, huh? The game tracks the target to a certain degree. Yeah, that's nice.
こやつらは一体どこの手のものか。手がかりはございませぬ。よもや安土城内でかようなことが。
イエス、将を皆集め。
Oh, this is gonna be blame on the Iga clan. And that's why Nobunaga starts his invasion of Iga, and then it turned out all to be a ruse by.
我らが酒を飲み軍議する間も上様のため動いておるのでしょう。
何をのんきな。
Yep, still wearing blood from my battle. Bunch of incompetent daimyos.
Uesama, こたびの表情は極めて寛容
であるか。
恐れながらも軍議を進めようにもこの偉人がおりましては。
安家は織田家に仕える忠義の侍にしてわしの大事なおとぎ衆であるぞ。
おとぎ衆ですと。
異国の者は物の見方が違う。得るべきところも多かろう。死の後の言うでない。
The guy in the back is really white. That's all I want to say. Like, so fucking pale. Like he has never seen sunlight in his entire life.
別所長春の首か。
裏切り者じゃ。何年もこやつに手を焼かされてきた。
兵糧攻めにござりまする。家臣の命と引き換えにこやつめは自害を。播磨は上様のものにござる。
あっぱれじゃ秀吉。ようやった。これぞ兵法じゃ。光秀。秀吉のように頭を使わねばならんぞ。そして慎みを持て。安家のようにな。本願寺の一向一揆の坊主どもはついに
That's why Mitsuhide doesn't like
憎き別所の国も
Nobunaga.
我が元に来た。わしの思い描いた天下一統はなりつつある。残る国主どもも我らに歯向かう力はない。我が軍門に下るか滅びるかじゃ。
されど伊賀にまだ火種が。
捨ておけ。我らとの戦で大敗を喫し痛手を負ったはずだ。織田恐るべしと思い知ったであろ
う。さりながら天下の織田を退かせたと勢いづき、さらなる味方を募っておりまする。
息子のアホが力を誇示しようなどとせねば、山の百姓どもなど捨ておいたものを半端なざまをさらし、厄介事がより一層こじれてしまったではないか。
一定によれば我らを襲ったのは伊賀者とのこと。
死角など恐れはせぬ。
手首に怪しげな刃を携えた頭目がおるとも聞いておりまする。
ここは奴らが守りを固める前に総がかりに出るべきかと存じまする。
直ちに攻めるは良いとして巧妙に兵を動かし
相手の裏をかかなくては。
しかしながら今は辛抱し敵の動きを見極めるが肝要かと。
今はまだ伊賀も弱っておるはずじゃ。ここは一つ。
お主は引っ込んでおれ。安家、伊賀との戦、そなたはどう思う？
So I'm the one who's gonna influence the decision. I'm very happy that there's a conversation log right now because they never really wanted to attack Iga, but because the job was half done, then now they have to see it through. There's still the Iga problem. Yeah, so Nobukatsu say, they suffered heavy losses against my army, so that's... Wait, Nobukatsu is... I know it's Oda's son, but... Nobunaga's son, but... is it the eldest son? Second son, right. And Nobutada is the first son, the eldest son. Then Nobukatsu, and then there's Nobutaka. Adopted as the head of the Kanbei clan. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So they were direct children. Interesting. So Nobunaga is also another person, just like Hideyoshi, who married a wife who bore him no children. And in Nobunaga case, though, it's not because they did not try. I think it's because it's a political marriage that that was the reason why he had no children with his official wife. But he did have a bunch of sons and daughters, and almost an even ratio, a bit more a few more sons than there were daughters. And he even adopted 2. And yeah, he got all those children from his concubines. Alright. And back to this. Oh, okay, so Iga pushed back the Nobukatsu's army and used that victory to rally support. And Nobunaga is furious. I would have let those hill peasants alone if my idiot son had not felt the need to prove himself. Now the task is half done, and the problem is worse than if you had not done nothing at all. And now the blaming begins. And surprisingly, it's Tokugawa Ieyasu that's doing the blaming. Our spies say the assassins who attack us may have been Igan. Nobunaga just dismisses and say, fear no assassins. Okay, yeah. Tokugawa Ieyasu also mentions that the Igans are rallying behind a leader with a mysterious blade on his wrist. Yeah, the hidden blade. And that is what captured the attention of me, Yasuke. And Nobunaga wants my counsel on the Iga problem. Attack Iga now. Outmaneuver them. We must hold back and study them. Patience, right? Patience and brilliance, but hold back it's more like cowardice, right? It's outmaneuvering, right? patience and intelligence. Because outmaneuvering suggests that you still do something against them. Holding back and studying them is sort of like doing nothing. Yeah, so outmaneuver I think is the good
明智
option.
様の申される通り、敵の裏をかいて囲い込み、不意を打つべきかと。
賢明であろうな。
Oh, I'm agreeing with
わしがしばし考えをまとめる間、
Oh,
こたびの
shit.
秀吉の勝利を祝い、まずは皆で飲むとしよう。
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
腹は決まった。明朝、日の出とともに伊賀に立つ。
では戦を。
そなたの申した通り、遠回りしてぐるりと敵を囲み、不意をつく策を取ることにする。
上様がそれがしの声をお聞きくださるとは。
そなたの言は軍を動かす力があるのだ。
なんと。
出立の支度をして休む。
I'm responsible for the Egan
明日
slaughter.
は出陣じゃ。
Oh, this is the new armor before it was damaged.
So れでは安家、これを。勇者、来たる戦のために。
これはかたじけない。大切にいたしまする。
どうか無事でな。
お市様。
兄上から贈り物があるそうじゃ。
しかしこのご恩忘れませぬ。
So it's like Portuguese rap with a Japanese instrument mixed in. What's up? My former slave master.
Yasuke、共に伊賀の百姓どもを成敗し、身の程思い知らせてくれる。
お役に立ってみせまする。
よし。敵陣に切り込む時もその息を忘れるでない。
Seems like my horse is the most armored one. Even Nobunaga's horse is less armored.
「無事逃れたものと思うておりました。
一度は逃れたが、他の者を無事連れ出した後戻ったのじゃ。しかれど寺はとうに焼け落ち、蘭丸めはその場で腹を切って果ておったのだ。
なんと忠義なこと。 信長様のご加盟とはいえ、あの場を離れるは身を裂かれる思いであったはず。
光秀には必ずや報いを受けさせねばならぬ。
そうさせましょうぞ。
どうするつもりだ？
まずは徳川様のもとへ。
山城へ向かったと聞いておるが。
では山城へ参り、お力添えを願いまする。貴殿は？
わしの両国の若さで揉め事が起きておってな。出向いて差配せねばなるまい。
些細なことであればよいが、くれぐれも用心召されよ。
Wait, Ranmaru is one of Tokugawa's sons, right? Maybe a young one. I assume the bundles there are actually Ranmaru's. One of them contains Ranmaru's head. And no, the game has not gifted me with a gun. Alright, all my journey is done, but I do not have a gun. Alright, I'm gonna look up who Ranmaru is. Oh man, Ranmaru is just straight up. No, the first entry is from Naruto. No, that's not very helpful. Anyway. Oh, so it's not Nobunaga's son. Mori Ranmaru is a samurai retainer to the Oda clan. Yeah. Right, so apparently he actually burned. In actual history, he was supposed to have burned with Nobunaga. So Ranmaru and the rest of Nobunaga's retainers ignited the temple in which they had barricaded themselves. The fire killed everyone inside and burned the body of Nobunaga, therefore preventing it from being found by the rebels. So Nobunaga did indeed commit seppuku, but Ranmaru was not supposed to have escaped. Interesting in terms of the modifications the game writers have made to Ranmaru's biography. Well, multiple quests. The game tells me now I have multiple quests. Oh, now I can... Oh, now I need to maybe rescue Tokugawa Ieyasu. Wait, one of the corrupt daikon is Kuma? Oh no, okay, Kuma is the one who he gave me the quest to murder the corrupt people. Right. Nobutsuna said yeah. They are not the corrupt people, right? Okay, I can go on my journey, but oh, there's now a codex entry for Ranmaru. Died at the age of 17. Yep. Wait. This is a little different from what I read on Wikipedia. Ranmaru himself disappeared during the fighting with his two younger brothers who had fought with him. Several chronicles give contradictory accounts of Nobunaga's last moments, so it is difficult to know what really happened. So that's what Ubisoft leaned on when they made Ranmaru be alive after the battle. Although ultimately he committed seppuku. So Ranmaru was childhood name Nagasada or Naritoshi are his adult names. Oh. Started in 1581. He has a small fief of 500 koku. Following the Battle of Temmokuzan in 1582, just 1 year later, which saw the collapse of Takeda clan, Mori Ranmaru supposedly received a considerable land grant using 50,000 koku. That's like 100 times more than his previous fief. Yeah. Yeah, he got his own castle. So, the death of young Ranmaru in the service of his master, who was betrayed by one of his own, struck a chord. And Ranmaru was often cited in Edo period warrior literature as an example of loyalty and fidelity, even dying for it. Cool. Alright, the game's telling me to observe. Oh, I see something I can loot, but can I actually... okay, I can actually wander inside. Maybe I'll actually get a fucking Teppo. I mean, we did some Teppo training, right? So maybe there's something here. Wait, no. I'm out of the castle again. Hi guys. Okay, don't tell me. Oh no, it's in that guard compound. No, there indeed is something here. Alright, so Tamahagane, Mon, great. A man just wants a gun, a bloody gun. I wonder if, as Naoe, I can wander the palace grounds freely. It makes sense if it's a Yasuke, but Naoe? Oh, wow. I just bust through rock. That's nothing. Nope. Wait, what? Weird. Huh. Now I'm just clambering over it. Why did I suddenly decide to bust through rock? Azuchi Castle. Painted in 1995, revised in 2022. Nice. So it's 200 meters above the shore of the lake. And yeah, it's on a hill called Azuchi Hill, which is why it's called Azuchi Castle. Right. It says it has a 32-meter main donjon. And now that donjon has been mentioned at least twice, I need to know what it is. It's called the most heavily fortified area of a medieval castle. And it's not a Japanese word. So, yeah, castle surrounded by residences of Nobunaga's vassals. Arranged along the slopes in order of importance. Of course, high ranked ones are closest to Nobunaga. Nobunaga attracted merchants and craftspeople by decreeing the area's free markets, Rakuichi. So a town of a few thousand people developed. Okay. So Nobunaga and his closest circle enjoyed a lot of like paintings on their partitions and sliding doors. Paintings from the best artists. Castle was located about 50 meters from the capital. That would be Kyoto, right? So 50 kilometers from Kyoto. So it's in the heart of. Yeah, I think that there's a little typo there. In the heart of mentioned twice. It's not grammatically correct. Yeah. After Nobunaga's downfall, the castle was burned to the ground for unknown reasons. And by the end of the 20th century, only ruins remain. From 1989 forward, surveys, archaeological excavations, and restorations have been carried out in an attempt to picture what this formidable fortress was like in its prime. So that's why the painting was revised. You know, it was painted in 1995 and revised in 2022. Yep. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do the distance test again. 50 kilometers from the capital, right? I'm currently at the very heart of the castle. Capital is Kyoto. No, that's at least the distance is like comparable from Kyoto to Osaka. Kyoto and Osaka, the distance was mentioned as what, 400 kilometers, right? And from here to... yeah, it's only 4 kilometers. Alright, I'm gonna have to verify some stuff. Oh, shit. I'll check out the map. Let's hope they have like a straight line distance. No, Kyoto to Osaka, they're showing me all kinds of train routes and all that. I don't want that information. Strangely, because yeah, my request is a little odd, right? People use Google Maps to determine best route to take from one place to another. Not for... Okay, Kyoto to Osaka is 47 kilometers. Then let's see, Kyoto to what is this? What was this place again? Akuchi? Azuchi. No. There's another Azuchi. Azuchi Castle Ruins. It's also about 46 kilometers. Right. So distances are comparable. Yeah. Right, now that I look at the map of Kyoto and Osaka and Shiga. Okay, yeah. Now I see which region Ubisoft has decided to focus on for this game. It does ground things a little, at least for me. Okay. So distances are semi-accurate, reduced by a factor of 10. As usual. Samurai Daisho. Wait, there's a loot for... Okay. Huh. The stuff that I can wear, it seems like this headgear can be worn by both Naoe and Yasuke because there's no samurai symbol or ninja symbol on it. Scared to be stared down by me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's forbidden. Yeah, it's not. I can't just stroll in and take stuff. That would be too easy. Too easy. Well, so despite Nobunaga being able to attract craftsmen, he still failed to attract anyone who's capable of manufacturing bows or guns that can be sold. I have half a mind to just wander around until I find a gun, and then continue on with the actual main quest of hunting down the killers. Eastern Barracks. Yeah. Hey, chill out. You know me. I'm your boy. I'm Yasuke. Oh hey, these are the training grounds that I train on. Bushido. There's even a link for this picture. So I assume that they didn't visit the museum. They got it off the museum's website. 东京国立博物馆. Okay, so the National Museum of Tokyo. Looking at the armor, like, I think my armor is very distinctive. The shoulder quadrants, like most of them are flat in this picture. And this is from the 17th century, so maybe things have changed, I don't know. But yeah, mine has a distinctive, like, sort of an extra curve to protect my head better. This is about Bushido, the way of the warrior. It refers to a set of values which have emerged over several centuries, which characterize the warrior class. It was summarized in the expression, way of the bow and the horse. So I am a samurai without a fucking bow. I have a horse, but I don't have a fucking bow, and I'm supposed to be a samurai who follows the code of Bushido. Yeah, so Bushido was never the subject of a treatise in the 16th centuries. The first studies glorifying the ideal of the ancient samurai date from the late 19th century. So Bushido is a bit of an anachronistic thing. Yeah, so in the 16th and 17th centuries, the term Bushido was not firmly established. Terms like Budo, the way of arms, or Samurai no Michi, the way of samurai, or even Otoko no Michi, the way of boys, existed as well. These are more or less synonymous. They refer to moral elements that prohibit betrayal, glorify honor, self-sacrifice, bravery in combat, and heroic conduct. All notions that are recorded without ever being clearly defined. For example, defeat is dishonor, but can cunning or treachery be used to achieve victory? Are all means acceptable? Many aspects are left to interpretation. So in the 17th century, with the restoration of peace and the transformation of warriors into administrators, the Tokugawa regime sought to pacify the samurai's customs, and Bushido partially fell into disuse in favor of Shido, the way of the scholar, the way of the gentleman. Yeah, it's kind of like legalism and Confucianism, and that tension between those two paths in China. So legalism is sort of like extremely brutal. Even the emperor is not supposed to be above the law, right? So there is the law, everyone must obey the law. If a soldier steals ration from the army, he's punished, and if an emperor does the same thing, he receives the same punishment. But it's hard to do in practice, right? Because privileged people like emperors get some leeway. So legally is hated by emperor, but emperors keep them around because they are the ones who keep corruption away from the palace. So yeah, there's that problem. Confucianism, it's more about filial piety, oppressing women, because women should know their place and all that. But yeah, it's more for peacetime use than war. Oh well, anyway, you guys have no loot. I'm not interested in you. You have nothing that I can steal. Then goodbye. Wait, but actually, oh okay, I want to see you. Training grounds does have pretty sick view of the surrounding landscape. well, the castle is built on a hill, right? So most of the houses would have a pretty sick view of the surrounding landscape. It's a very defensible location, but you know, transporting water all the way up the hill is going to be, yeah, painful. And if under siege, well, they best hope that, you know, that they can secure the surrounding lake, or else they won't have fresh water. This is medieval times, so I know sanitation is not a high priority. But yeah, okay, I see they have dug some, you know, drains for drainage, but yeah, I'm more concerned about getting fresh water to drink, not about dealing with human waste. Right, yeah. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna wander the land until I find myself a bow or a tepo. First, I need to figure out how to get down though. Oh. I have about 20 minutes before my internet cuts off, so my quest for a bow / gun has failed. After spending an extra 3 hours in the game. Oh. I tried. Can't say I did not try. Let me pet a little cat.
狩りが得意なのであろう。
Well, I might not have a bow or a tepo, but well, I have you cats. The way of the Neko.
ういやつめ。
Nekodo. Not Bushido, but Nekodo. There is a humorous film. What was it? I forgot the name, but it's about Ronin who, yeah, whose life is entangled with that of cats. And he's a Ronin, you know, he's fallen on hard times and then he runs around doing odd jobs. He was selling umbrellas, and then I don't know, he got into trouble with like Yakuza or something, and you know, he saved cats. He was ordered to kill a cat, and then he couldn't do it yet. He let the cat live, and well, oh, don't fly away, just don't fly away. Oh, no, they're flapping. Because this is perfect. Like, look at all the red, and you have a bunch of. I keep calling them stalks, but I forgot the proper name for them. Oh, whatever. Yeah, just he's happy. The rest are a little violent. So yeah, sit 2. with a happy expression on his face. His arm is pushed into the ground, but I'm going to ignore that. Oh no, they're flown away. Ah, well. But this is as close as I can get. I like this too. Alright. Yeah, no. I need to take the other route, although this will allow me to explore. Yeah, sure, why not? Let me check out the outskirts of Akuchi Castle. I mean, I'm not getting anything significant done today, so maybe I'll get lucky and stumble across a boat or a tepper. Nice shrine. Eh. Nothing to collect, I assume. Yeah. Or maybe I need to play as Naue to be able to collect scrolls. Whoa, sorry. I'm a clumsy person. Oh, hey, I see something. It's a shop. Oh my god, it's a shop.
欲しいものがあれば言っておくれ。
They don't sell weapons. I can sell my weapon to them, but they themselves do not sell any weapons. Quest items. Sophisticated T-bow collection. Clearly made in Korean style. Okay, well, I don't know what quest it is for, but just gonna buy one? Fine, whatever. You can get more horses. I don't have deep ties with current horse, right? Because it's a gift from me to by a lady admirer, so I mean I should treasure it, but me and the horse itself, we don't really have a bond other than the fact that, you know, the horse was a gift from a lady admirer. Yeah, but between me and the horse, yeah, so yeah, I don't have a white horse, so Shirogane and his brother were rescued by local farmers after working under precious metal smugglers for an untold number of years. Yeah, this horse resonates with me because I was also sort of rescued by Nobunaga from my slave masters, the Portuguese priests. So yeah, bros, you and me, bros, because we escaped from slavery. Now there's two type of saddles. I'm gonna buy both. The punishment horse saddle looks rather intimidating, but I don't know. I want something plain for now, so I'm gonna equip the light samurai horse saddle. This would be bought, but this would be equipped. Raise rocks. Yeah, sure, let's buy that. I haven't decorated my hideout in forever because I haven't returned to my hideout in forever. I can get an ox as a pet. Yeah, sure. I don't want to go crazy because start buying everything and I might not have any money left. Yeah, sure.
信長様の収集品で似た茶碗を見た覚えがある。
Wait, Tebow reminds me of the ones in Nobunaga's collection, so... might be some quest related to collecting everything that reminds me of Lord Nobunaga, because I'm such a devoted servant to Nobunaga. Oh well. Will there be more merchants or no? Oh no. Yeah, so it's gonna be a problem unless... Okay, I don't see any cops around. So, you know, I see someone being bullied and there are no cops around to catch me punishing the bullies. Then I'm gonna punish the bullies. Hi. No brandishing a weapon. Right. Oh, that was a cop. And he's okay with me meting out justice on the streets. I didn't recognize him. I didn't know he was a cop. I mean, let's talk. The guards are there. You're free to go. Those are not guards. Those are bandits who are bullying you. I think the dialogue is wrong. It's meant to be freeing the... Yeah, the dialogue was more about me freeing someone from a bandit camp, maybe. I was just rescuing a guy from bullies on the street, that's all. Nothing to do with guards. Yeah, temples and temples and temples. What is the cause of the red light here? I thought this game had ray tracing, so I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see the cause for the red glow here. Maybe it was meant for all the red leaves that were supposed to be on the tree, but they've all blown off, so the colored light now just looks out of place. Alright, Trade Harbor. Hey, Trade Harbor, anyone here that sells guns or bows? Huh. So I got a war rumor for hunting down the traitors who betrayed Nobunaga. Oh, cool harbor, but no bows, no guns. At this point, I sound like a teenager whining for a toy. I want my gun. I want my bow. Why you no give me? Oh wait. A Nambanjin. A foreigner. You have guns, right? I sell things you don't even know you need, he says. Do you sell things that I know I need? You don't. You fucking sell me ration and ammo. But I don't need any of those. You sell minerals, but your costs are high too. Yeah, so fuck off. Fuck off.
また今度参るとしよう。
またごひいきに。
Is it really that difficult to get my hands on some ranged weapons? Wait, is this a what a bunch of people eating together? Like, I mean, it's a nice view of the lake, but is this some kind of eatery? Yeah, it might be. They do have like this place where they do takeout orders. No, I don't think random warehouses happen to have bows or guns. Come on, horse. This is known as light samurai armor. It is very light. Barely any protection, but hey. Ah, it's a castle. It's a freaking castle. And I doubt that they'll appreciate me riding towards it. Military harbor. Come to think of it, let me check. I don't think there's anyone that actually sells weapons, even if I go all the way to Sakai. Right. Oh, gear vendors. So there are gear vendors. All right. I was wrong. There are gear vendors. So if I'm really desperate. If I'm desperate, I can check out the gear and then maybe stumble across what I want. Alright. Am I on the right path, actually? Let me check. Yes, I am on the right path. The game is taunting me. Oh, the game is fucking taunting me. So this is a horse archery training ground. Just sell me a bow, bro. Like, You can spare an extra bow, right? It doesn't have to be the best bow. Just sell me a training bow or something. Just sell it to me.
安土のやぶさめパパへよくぞ参った
How many
順
targets?
路にある提灯を馬上から射抜くのじゃ待っておるぞ
始めよう
備えは良いか3、2、1始め
Ah, it's not some regular target. I see. Oh, the lanterns. I don't even see the next one. 4 targets. Oh wow, this shit is tough.
余計なことを考えるな
Oh no, 5 targets. There are 5 targets. I haven't even managed to hit a single one.
弓は向かぬか腕を上げたくば稽古を重ねることじゃ
Alright, I'm not completing that. Not with the little time that I have left before my internet cuts off. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Disappointing, but I had fun being disappointed. That's the draw, the attraction of this game. It's like, man. Yeah, I can quit the desktop. I'm gonna pretend I never took that challenge. That bow challenge. Yeah. I had fun. I didn't find a gun or a bow, but I had fun. And now I'm gonna do something about food and sleep. Most base need of a human being. Food and sleep.